Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Stardust Accelerator. In the last part, we gained entrance into the Fortune Cup by successfully racing through the time trial about a minute under the time limit. And then we dueled a random guy who taught us about turbo duels. So, turbo dueling is going to be a major thing coming up. So, hey guy. Yeah, so if you didn't watch the last video, you should go back and watch the last video, because the last video has all the information on turbo duels that you may at any point need to know. I've made a few adjustments to my turbo dueling deck, which mainly includes adding a couple of strong speed spells to it. So we're going to enter the preliminaries. We're going to enter the preliminary tournament in an attempt to get into the main tournament here. So it's a turbo duel. This tournament will move on to the real contest. Yeah, let's do it. I am ready, MC. So, because we're turbo dueling, we're going to be on bikes. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter for the case of the duel itself. It's just a standard turbo duel. It's all about speed spells. Turbo duel time. Yeah. Let's go. Trudge vs. Fred of Dean. Yes, this is Trudge the police guy. What am I doing here? I was invited by Rex Goodwin. For some reason. Some reason that I don't know at all the purpose of, obviously. Yeah, no. You're not, I'm afraid, Trudge. I mean, why you entered this tournament, I don't know. I think it was mainly just to give us a chance to duel the guy, to be honest. But I don't mind, because I quite like Trudge as a character. That is, he's kind of a cool guy in the anime itself. In the games, he's played far more as an obstacle. Basically. Let's go. Draw the hand and. That's your turn first, obviously. Get the speed counters. What's he doing? Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke is a monster that destroys defense position monsters. Nah, doesn't matter. Okay, speed counter up. So I added the summon speeder spell card, speed spell, which allows me to special summon a level 4 or lower monster. By spending 2 speed counters if I have 3 or more. It's a good card. Unfortunately, the only card I have right now that could be any use is Raiko, sorry. Which he has to be in face down defense position, actually. So face down defense position is fine. Why am I? There we are. Derp. Okay, enough of that. Just noticed I had select pressed, which forces you to position your cards for some reason. I guess it's probably useful at some point, but I don't know any time when it would be. Oh my god, you got Montage Dragon. I forgot about that. Of course he has. It's Trudge. This is his ace card. Hi, Trudge and Montage Dragon. However, not very powerful. I mean, it's a strong monster, obviously, but it's not overpowered compared to some of the things that we've seen in this game already. Like, for example, Light Swords. Oh, we're going for a full-on speed summoning beatdown. Goyo Guardian. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon that monster on your side of the field in defense mode. However, I am afraid I have a Mirror Force trap card. Which means that your monsters are now gone. Sorry, Trudge. Too bad. And draw. Okay. So. Does this count? Does tributing a face down Raikou count? That doesn't matter, to be honest, because I was going to do it anyway. So Raikou's special ability allows me to destroy a card on the field. Destroy this card? Yeah. What's this card? No, I don't want to destroy this card. You can destroy one card on the field. Why did it say destroy this card? Oh, whatever. I'll tribute it now, because it doesn't matter if its effect got wasted. I tribute to summon Celestia Lightsworn Angel. And now I can activate Celestia's special ability. Discard 4 cards from my deck to destroy up to 2 cards on the field. Or on the opponent's side of the field. And Wolf was discarded in the process of activating the special ability. I'm okay with that. I like that, in fact. I like it. And I could also use Summon Speeder, but I have no reason to do that right now. You can change this card face-up attack position to face-up defense position, destroy a spell or trap card your opponent controls. And discard 3 cards every turn. So, let's just hit him hard for 4,000 damage. In fact, 4,400 damage, in fact. Also, he's going to lose a good chunk of speed counters. In fact, all of his speed counters now. Sorry, Trudge. Looks like you're in the back seat on this in this turbo duel. 5-1. And also, you have no cards on the field, and you only have 1 card in the hand. It's not going well for you, Trudge, right now. And draw. The only thing that could have made this better was Judgment Dragon. Oh well. I activate Speed Spell Summon Speeder. I discard 2 of my speed counters to special summon a level 4 or below monster from my hand. Lila Lightsworn Sorceress. And now, I shall tribute Lila to summon Graganith, Lightsworn Dragon. And Lightsworn Dragon gains 300 attack and defense for every Lightsworn monster in the graveyard, with a different name. So it now has 3,200 attack points, making it the most powerful monster on my server field. I'll throw down Blackhorn just in case something weird happens, but I don't think it's going to. Graganith, destroy! Okay, that was lucky. Actually, I can't activate Blackhorn right now, unfortunately. However, Graganith's special ability of piercing defense is very nice indeed. And because he has to summon those giant rats in attack mode, I can still do good damage to him. It might be enough to kill. I don't think it will, though. No, not quite. Especially if he summons another one. What's this thing? When a defense position monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage. That's not very good. Wolf, destroy it, would you? Thank you. There we go, that was easy. And he's got, what, 250 life points left. That's not very much. Discard some cards. And the more cards the more cards my Lightsworn the more cards my deck has discarded, the stronger Graganith will become. Draw. What's this? What's this again? Speed Jammer, of course. Remove 2 of your speed counters, remove 6 of your opponents. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for dealing with speed spell heavy decks. Graganith, destroy! Goodbye. Sorry, Trudge. That was slight overkill, if I'm honest. That was a little bit of overkill. Sorry, Trudge. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Money, please. Yay. Seeing as it's 10 minutes in, I'm tempted to say let's do some more, but I don't think I'm going to, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit the video in under 20 minutes if I start a new duel now. Especially as these duels get a little get harder the further in we get. So instead, I'm afraid it's going to be more buying of packs and explaining of cards. Sorry, guys. Sorry for, as I said many times, I'm sorry for the unexpected short video, but the timers just didn't the time just didn't fit. You know? Just spend all my new money on speed spells, because why not? What do we got? Reactor Pod. Select a monster with attack of 1,000 or less. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the amount of the selected monster's attack. So it's basically deal damage up to 1,000. Speed spell Miracle Fusion. Hi, Elemental Hero. Speed spell. What? That doesn't make any sense. Silver Contrails. This is a pretty good speed spell, actually. Also, traps that are based on speed counters, like Slipstream. This card can be activated when your speed counters are less than your opponent's. During the standby phase of your next turn, increase your speed counters to a number equal to that of your opponent's counters. Speed spell Reload, meh. Speed Booster. Opponent's turn. The following effects are activated when your speed counters exceed those of your opponent's. Opponent's turn. Once per turn, you can negate the attack of one opponent's monster. And on your turn, once per turn, inflict damage to your opponent. The difference of the number of speed counters between both players times 100. Speed spell Ancient Ruins. Very nice card. Ancient Ruins is pretty cool, but it is only really very good in like power beatdown decks like Blue Eyes, White Dragon, stuff like that. Death Accelerator. This can be activated when you suffer battle damage. Increase your speed counters by 1 for every 300 points of battle damage. Miracle Fusion. Acceleration Zone. Increase your speed counters by 6 when your opponent activates a speed spell. Speed spell Shield Crush, Soul Taker, Tornado, Raigeki. Speed spell Giant Trunade I got in another pack, which I have actually got in the deck. Speaking of, I might as well show you the deck now, actually. Let me show you the turbo deck. As you can see, full on Lightsworn. I mean, you wouldn't have expected anything else. And Honest, of course. Then we've got a few speed spells like Giant Trunade, Shift Down. Why have I got 2 copies of Shift Down in there? I didn't want that. Speed Jammer probably isn't that useful for the most part. Especially as a Lightsworn, you're going to be aggressive most of the time. You're going to be ahead most of the time on a Lightsworn. Probably not going to be that useful. Summon Speeder, very nice card. Shallow Grave, I just wanted something to be able to bring back something like Judgment Dragon. We got Black Horn of Heaven, which prevents special summons. A lot of Dust Tornadoes, because if there's one thing that really stops Lightsworns, it's certain certain continuous spells and traps, like for example the one that removes your monsters from play when they're destroyed. Things like that. Things that either stop you affecting the graveyard or stop your monsters entering the graveyard. Got a Magic Cylinder for random damage, potential damage, Mirror Force and Threatening Roar for attack prevention, Trap Jammer, and Torrential Tribute just in case the opponent has the upper hand. I'm in fact going to add a few more speed spells right now because those weren't very good, the ones I took out. Battle Tuned. No. Brain Control, Dash Pilfer, Defusion, Fiend Sanctuary. I might put in a Fiend Sanctuary. I don't know why. It just might be fun. My body's a shield. Why not? Who cares? It's damage. Reactor Pod, Reload, Scapegoat, Shield Crush. Already have a Shift Down. Silver Contrails is a pretty good card. I mean, you only spend 2 speed counters. You boost it one of your monster's attacks by 1,000. It's only for a turn. Soul Taker, I'll take that. There's a few of these interesting cards. Some of them are pretty bad, but whatever. Yeah, so that's that. I'm afraid. Sorry for only having one very easy duel in the video. It just so happened that one very easy duel took 10 minutes, so I couldn't really fit another one in. But I showed you my new deck. I haven't shown you the new normal deck though. This is my new normal deck. It's got again Light Swarms for days. I also added some Necro Gardeners because for more attack prevention. Giant Trunade, Gold Sarcophagus for Judgment Dragon. Could have gone for dimensional different dimension capsule instead. Got a Heavy Storm, got a Monster Reborn because I can. Monster Reincarnation for specific card discards. Looking at, well, not specific, like Necro Gardener or other Light Swans to add to Judgment Dragon summon requirements. Mystical Space Typhoon, Realm of Light is, it's a Light Swan field spell. It's kind of important sometimes. Solar Recharge is a very nice card. Draw 2 cards for only discarding Light Swans, and then you get to send 2 more cards to the graveyard. It's a nice card. Swords of Revealing Light for some attack prevention. We got Beckoning Light, which you get to bring back light monsters in the graveyard. Why not? In exchange for your whole hand, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just your hand. Bottomless Trap Hole for just in case something horrible happens. Glorious Illusion brings back a Light Swan monster and special summons it for the cost of 2 cards off the top of the deck, which isn't a cost in Light Swans. Light Spiral removes from play a card from the top of the opponent's deck when we discard cards from a Light Swan effect. Magic Cylinder again. I don't know why I have this in here, to be honest. Mirror Force, Royal Decree, don't like dealing with enemy traps, and Torrential Tribute for, again, in case the opponents get ahead somehow. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time when we fight in the semi-finals of the preliminaries for the Fortune Cup. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.